or got their PhDs after starting here at Northern, and that's always really cool. It's really made a big difference in me feeling like I have a purpose and that I really have made a contribution to the community and to the profession through my years here at Northern.
So my name's David Artman. I'm the chairman of the board here at West Virginia Northern Community College. Also alumni here. I graduated from the respiratory therapy program in 1994. Currently I'm the chief operating officer at Weirton Medical Center. I attended West Virginia Northern after I was discharged from the Air Force. And one thing I knew is I wanted to go to college, and I was interested in the medical field. I came here to West Virginia Northern and decided to go into the respiratory therapy program. And that was my entry into the medical field. Over the years, I went back to school. I went to West Liberty State College and did my bachelor's degree, and then I went to Waynesburg University and did my master's degree. I worked as a respiratory therapist, and I was a supervisor, and then a manager, and then a director, and then I was the CEO of a couple specialty hospitals. And currently I'm at Weirton Medical Center as one of the administrators there. I think that community colleges do so much for people that want to learn skills, and so much for people that maybe aren't sure that they want to go to college. I just think that they're such an integral part of the community. I think with West Virginia Northern having 3 campuses, very important to people in the Ohio Valley, in the most northern part of the Ohio Valley, and south towards New Martinsville, where they have an opportunity to get skills that they need to get to be ready for the workforce. It's an important part of the community and what the community needs, and we're seeing that change year over year, be it oil and gas, or be it right now, especially healthcare and skills and people working in the healthcare field. At Weirton Medical Center, I think last year we've hired 17 nurses at our hospital from West Virginia Northern, the West Virginia Northern campus in Weirton, so that allows for those students to do their clinical rotations through our facility. It's been very important, especially today, where there is a very significant nursing shortage. We have a scholarship program here, being able to attract those nurses to Weirton Medical Center really impacts the patient care. I just think of all the people that have started their college career here. It's done so much for the enlightenment of the people of the Ohio Valley. It's just incredible.
Hi, my name is Samantha Pearl. I graduated from West Virginia Northern Community College in May of 2019 with an associate degree in psychology. My mother also graduated from Northern about a decade prior with a degree in medical coding. My mother, after my parents' divorce, raised me as a single mom, but she was a hairdresser, and so she wasn't really making enough money to support me. She went back to Northern to pursue a degree in medical coding to better her career, to better my life. And I actually remember there were a couple times where I had to go to class with her. I remember sitting in a psychology class with my mom, like 10-year-old me, not paying much attention. But the same professor that was teaching her that psychology class would become my favorite professor a decade later in the psychology program. I'm so fortunate that Northern has amazing faculty. I chose to attend Northern because the automatic transfer of all of my advanced placement credits from high school really enabled me to get my degree way faster. I had the privilege of being inducted into Phi Theta Kappa, which is the honor society for two-year colleges. I got to attend the Ohio Regional Conference and participate in a speech competition. I actually won that competition and got an opportunity to go to the international competition in Florida. I placed first in the speech competition and ended up with the scholarship. Without Northern, I wouldn't have had that incredible opportunity, and it helped to further me into my bachelor degree. Northern offered a really great transfer program with West Liberty, so I was able to transfer in, and I made it to where I am today. I am currently in Washington, D.C. in my first year of law school at the Catholic University of America's Columbus School of Law. Northern had an incredible impact on my life. It allowed me to get a degree in college without any student debt. I was also able to work and gain experience because of the flexible class schedule.
The motto that's above the front door, for all who wish to learn, that is so true. My name is Gail Adams, and I am an adult education instructor for Ohio County Schools. When I was 43 years old, I realized my children were going to be graduating from high school. As a stay-at-home mom, I'd had a great time, but it was time for me to think about going back to work. I had been a banker in a previous life, but I didn't want to go back to that, and I had always wanted to be a teacher. So I knew I needed to get a degree to do that. I thought Northern sounded like the place for me. So I finished up my general classes here at Northern, and then I went on to West Liberty. When I was 47, I graduated. I finished a bachelor's degree in English education, and I was fortunate enough to get a job right away with Ohio County Schools at Wheeling Park High School. I taught there for 14 years, English, Introduction to Speech and Theater, Communications. In 2015, I had the honor of being named the West Virginia State Teacher of the Year. And it was the most incredible experience of my teaching career. And honestly, I can attribute my success in the classroom to my instructors and professors here at West Virginia Northern. I remember while I was doing some of my assignments, the feedback I would get was just so personal and helpful to me. I felt like they really took the time to get to know me and to respond to me, and that set me up for success. They gave me the foundation that I needed to build a successful career.
Hello, my name is Dr. Daniel Mosser, and I am the president of West Virginia Northern Community College. I have been here now for just over 2.5 years. As we celebrate Northern's 50th anniversary, I want to thank everyone who has contributed to making Northern what it is today, especially my predecessors. The college's very first president, Dr. Daniel Crowder, couldn't be with us to celebrate, but he has sent us his written regards. It is a great pleasure to be able to share with you in the celebration of the 50th anniversary of West Virginia Northern Community College's founding. I am deeply grateful to all who worked tirelessly over the years to make the dream of a better life for all who wish to learn a reality in the Northern Panhandle of West Virginia. Keep up the good work, and again, my thanks to all of you. Thanks also to Dr. Crowder and to all of Northern's past presidents, faculty, and staff for their leadership and stewardship over the past 50 years. Today, Northern serves as an economic engine in the West Virginia Northern Panhandle. We offer over 70 degrees, certificates, and training options, including legacy programs like our nursing, education, culinary arts, criminal justice, and information and applied technology, which have supplied the region with a steady flow of qualified nurses, teachers, chefs, law enforcement officers, and skilled technology workers for 5 decades. We recently added new programs to include substance abuse intervention, CDL Class A and Class B licenses, EMT paramedic, pre-engineering, computer-aided design and drawing, and industrial technology management, to name a few. Our campuses have never looked better. We invite everyone to stop in and see the exciting things happening at Northern. As we celebrate our golden anniversary, it's a wonderful time to reflect on our past, but it's also a great opportunity to prepare for our future. What will the next 50 years bring to Northern? We are grateful for the support this region has provided us for the past 50 years, including the hard work of our many talented employees, board members, community supporters, and friends of the college, and especially our students and alumni. While we pause to celebrate our past, we are optimistic about our future, and we recommit ourselves to the founding principle that led to the creation of Northern and more than 1,000 community and technical colleges nationwide for all who wish to learn.
I was in Northern's very first class. I started here in 1972. Hi, I'm Larry Bandy, and I am currently serving on West Virginia Northern Community College Foundation Board.
Good evening. And welcome. We are so excited to see you here tonight. At this time, I would ask that you silence all cell phones. We ask anyone taking photos, please remain in the stands and be respectful of those around you. The restrooms are located in the concourse level. After the ceremony, the graduates and their guests are invited for a reception in the Generations Lounge in the back of the arena. This event is being streamed live on Northern's YouTube page, so we ask that you go to that page and share it and like it. You too have earned this day, so please enjoy the ceremony. And without further delay, please rise for the processional.
Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem performed by Mr. Mitch Burlock.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mitch. Providing the invocation this evening is Mr. Ron Scott, Jr. Mr. Scott is a distinguished member of the college's Board of Governors.
As we gather today with our hearts and minds filled with the joy of accomplishment, surrounded by our loved ones, and in the company of those we respect, we ask to remain gracious, teachable, and motivated. Gracious enough to know that you only look into your neighbor's bowl to make sure that they have enough, not to see if you have as much as them. Teachable enough to know that everyone we have ever met and ever will meet will be our teacher and student in some way, shape, or form. And motivated enough to treat this day as a clear indication that what you can start, you can also finish. Whether it's the God of my understanding, the God of your understanding, or simply looking inward to yourself, may we acknowledge how difficult it has been to get to this point. May we remember the adversity that you all have triumphed as a student, that we have triumphed as an institution, that each one of us has triumphed as a human being. May we never forget those who have not yet and may never ever sit where you all are today. May we be guided on a path of happiness, contribution, integrity, resolve, and triumph. Let this be our prayer. Amen.
Thank you, Ron. Please be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the 50th Annual Commencement Exercises of West Virginia Northern Community College. My name is Dr. Daniel Mosser. I am the president of the college. It is my honor to welcome all of you here this evening to help us celebrate the accomplishments of this group of remarkable students. I am delighted to be the first to congratulate all of you who will be receiving certificates and degrees this evening. Congratulations. Commencement is always an historic and special occasion at any college, but we have a special occasion to celebrate this evening. Tonight we celebrate Northern's 50th graduating class, signified by the 50th anniversary pin worn by all of the graduates and our employees this evening. And so this year, more than any other year, we reflect on Northern's past, we honor the present, and we look forward with great anticipation to our future. These graduates have met the college's rigorous standards for graduation while cementing their legacy as Northern's 50th class of 2022. Would the graduates please stand and be recognized? As I look over our graduates, I see a group of remarkable students who embody hope, scholarship, determination, perseverance. You are to be commended for your academic achievements and for overcoming unprecedented obstacles caused by a global pandemic. Many of these graduates have overcome extraordinary personal challenges and circumstances over the past 2 years in order to make it here tonight. Upon crossing this stage tonight, degree in hand, then exiting the arena later tonight, the rest of your lives lie ahead of you. This is the meaning of commencement. It's a new beginning, not the end. You were not, however, alone in your journey. To reach this destination, I would like to recognize those who supported you, encouraged you, and made significant sacrifices to enable your success here this evening, even when some of you were, perhaps, just a little difficult. Would our graduates please turn and show some appreciation to your parents, spouses, partners, children, neighbors, special friends, and family members gathered here to celebrate your accomplishments. Come on now, you can do better than that. Please be seated. To the families and friends of our graduates, I say thank you for entrusting Northern with these students' aspirations for higher education and a college degree. We thank you for the support you have provided to them, and I remind you that although they are graduating tonight, they still need your support and guidance moving forward, some more than others. Would our faculty and staff please stand and be recognized? Those standing represent the heart of our college. They have guided our students through their coursework and their college experience. They accompany you here this evening, having witnessed you completing the college's requirements for graduation. I know they are just as excited as I am to see where your journey will take next. Please give them a round of applause. Please be seated. Graduates, we know this evening will pass quickly, so please take a moment to sit back and let it all soak in. Please don't take this accomplishment lightly. You should be proud of this moment. Give yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. Thank you for sharing your endless energy, talents, and abilities with us here at Northern. We will miss you. You will always be part of the Northern family, and hopefully, proud Thundering Chickens. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce our speakers and distinguished guests who are joining us this evening. I ask that you please hold your applause until each group has been introduced, starting with our platform party. Let me introduce first the college's Board of Governors members who are with us this evening. Please stand and wave as I call your name. The chair of our Board of Governors is Mr. David Artman. Our vice chair is Ms. Shelley Karenbauer. Board member, Mr. Ron Scott Jr. Board member representing our faculty, Mr. Chris Kiefhofer with the faculty. And board member representing our staff, Ms. Hillary Wilson. Please give them all a hand. Please be seated. Next, we have the President's Cabinet Officers. Please stand and wave when I call your name, starting with our Provost, Dr. Jill Lovelace. Our Vice President for Student Care and Success, Ms. Janet Fike. Our Vice President for Economic and Workforce Development is Phil Klein. Our Vice President for Administrative Services and Chief Financial Officer is Mr. Jeff Sayer. And our Vice President for Planning and Institutional Effectiveness and Research, Dr. Pam Sharma. Give them a round of applause. We have two very special guests on the stage who will be speaking this evening. The first is our commencement speaker, Dr. Sarah Armstrong Tucker. Wave. And the second is our class valedictorian, Mr. Kyle Johnson. Also seated with our faculty is the president of the Faculty Assembly, Mr. Saeed Leglid. Behind me is Mr. Mitch Spurlock. We are also pleased to have with us tonight an organist, Mr. Bob Traeger. Please join me in a round of applause for Mr. Spurlock and Mr. Traeger. I'd also like to recognize Miss Cheyenne Marsh, who's providing sign language interpretation. Seated in the audience are several distinguished guests. To your left, the family of our valedictorian, Mr. Johnson. Give us a wave. We also have the family of our commencement speaker, Chancellor Tucker. Give us a wave, please. Finally, we have a very special guest with us this evening, sitting in the VIP section, representing the first graduating class of the college. That's right. From the class of 1972 is Mr. Ivan Miles. Mr. Miles, thank you so much for joining us on this historic occasion. I'd like to now turn the podium over to Mr. David Artman, Chair of the college's Board of Governors.
Good evening. It's my honor to bring greetings on behalf of the college's Board of Governors. As alumnus of this great college, I know that your certificates and degrees represent a lot of hard work towards a very difficult academic milestone. I speak for the entire board when I say that we are extremely proud of your achievement. We are thrilled that 266 students have earned 291 certificates and degrees tonight. This moment is an incredible milestone in your life, and you should take great pride in the fact that you are sitting here tonight about to take on the world with a college degree in your hand. I know that your coursework, experiences, and time at Northern will serve you well. It will help guide you on your journey. You have sacrificed and put in the hard work. Your reward comes tonight, and this is just the beginning. We have confidence that your story will be well written because of your perseverance over the past couple years. We all look forward to your contributions and positive impact that you will have on your personal and professional lives. Congratulations to you all. We wish you the best of success.
Thank you, Mr. Artman. Our students are a diverse group of remarkable people, each from a unique set of circumstances and each facing personal challenges they overcame to make it here this evening. Some noteworthy statistics from this class of 2022 include: our youngest graduate tonight is Olivia Brown, who is just 18 years young. Please stand, Olivia. Where are you? Olivia will be receiving an associate in applied science degree in criminal justice this evening, proving that it's never too early to get started on that college degree. Currently, Olivia, get this, is a senior at Valley High School and will be graduating high school soon as well. Give her a round of applause. Well done, Olivia. You're making the rest of us look bad. Our most mature graduate tonight is 63-year-old Louis Hans. Is Louis here? Louis? Louis will be receiving an associate in applied science degree in accounting and business administration. We have several graduates currently serving in the U.S. military or they're U.S. veterans graduating here this evening. They are wearing the red, white, and blue cords. Please stand. Veterans? military. Would all of our active military and U.S. veterans, including those in the audience, please stand and be recognized? We salute your service. Thank you. Would our graduates who are parents and grandparents please stand and be recognized? Congratulations. They were kind of timid, weren't they? Finally, we have a group of very enterprising graduates. Would those who are receiving more than one certificate or degree tonight please stand? More than one. Don't be shy. Come on. There's more. As you see from this brief exercise, our students are a diverse group demonstrating that it's never too early nor too late to pursue your dream of a college degree. Congratulations to all of our graduates who overcame challenges to reach this milestone. We at Northern are proud of you and the journey you took to get here. It is now my distinct honor to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Sarah Armstrong Tucker. Dr. Tucker is Chancellor of the West Virginia Higher Education Policy Commission and the Community and Technical College System. She is the first person to simultaneously hold these roles and the first woman to serve as the CTCS Chancellor. CTCS guides and oversees policies and initiatives for two-year community and technical colleges like Northern. Under her leadership as Chancellor since 2015, West Virginia has made enormous strides in taking community and technical college education to the next level. Amongst her accomplishments, state legislature's passage of a free community college bill in March of 2019. The West Virginia Invest program now provides students with last dollar in grants to cover full costs of tuition and fees at the state's 9 community and technical colleges. If you are a West Virginia Invest grant recipient, please stand. Our graduates who have received West Virginia Invest. Thank you. Dr. Tucker earned her doctorate degree in 2010 from the School of Education at the University of Michigan. She earned a Bachelor's in Arts in Psychology from Harvard University and a Master's of Arts in Quantitative Research Methodology from the University of Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure and honor to welcome to the podium Chancellor Sarah Tucker.
Thank you, President Mosser, for the invitation to be here with all of you today at this distinguished commencement ceremony on West Virginia Northern Community College's 50th anniversary. Truly, it is such an honor to be standing here near this great college. My speech said at, but we're not at the college. In this wonderful community, in front of these bright and eager students on one of the biggest days of your lives. For the past half century, Northern has been a beacon of hope for the Northern Panhandle. From its earliest days to today, this institution is one that has always been entirely community-focused. If a single mother wants to make a change and pursue a brighter future for herself and her family, she comes to Northern. If a displaced worker is looking to expand his skills for a career change, he comes to Northern. If a local employer is looking to grow and expand their workforce, they come to Northern. This is a place where dreams have been realized over and over and over again. Tonight, we are looking at more than 250 lives. Now, I hope all of you will help us share this with others, that they can reach their dreams through college too, in their own backyard. I have a request for all of you right now, and I know President Mosser made a bunch of you stand, but I'm going to make it different. If you were the first in your family to go to college, will you please stand? Thank you. As I imagine, several of you here today are trailblazers in your families and in your communities. With nobody doing so ahead of you, figured out that a solid path to your future and to your career goals started right here at your local college. What you all haven't heard about me today is that I'm a Wheeling native, born and raised here. And tonight I'm lucky to be joined by my husband. Well, look, I'm going to choke up a little bit. It's my family. And my father and my son, Oliver. Hi, Oliver. While I do love all of West Virginia, this is the place that will always have a special part in my heart. I want the students here, all of you, and so many more of all ages to do more, to be more. Just a couple of weeks ago, I had the pleasure to meet with a small group of local middle school students. These were really motivated and engaged youth who were interested in interning with businesses in the area. So I talked with them about their hopes and their dreams. And do you know what none of them mentioned? That they have a community college right here where they could get their start. You all figured it out, right? And as of today, you have a college degree and the world at your feet, and you got here without going far at all. So how do we share this incredible opportunity with more people? From those middle schoolers all the way up to potential adult learners across this community and across our state. We all need to start talking about the promise of a community college education right here in West Virginia. Our state's 9 community colleges are doing some of the most innovative and interesting work of any community colleges across our country. We're getting smarter about scheduling. Gone are the days of community colleges running on a traditional academic calendar. We have semesters within semesters, summer programs, and year-round learning opportunities. The beauty of community college programming is its flexibility. We build programs around what employers want, not what we think we want, not what we simply want to provide, but what employers actually tell us they want. That means graduates like you have jobs waiting for you, jobs in your community aligned with your interests with companies that are growing. Graduates from many of our 2-year programs statewide have a 100% placement rate, meaning they get good-paying jobs in their fields immediately after graduation. Our biggest problem, though, is that we don't have enough students. Some of our programs are only half full because too many West Virginians don't know about them. They don't know about our community college. They don't know about the flexibility, the student support service, or how affordable community college education is. And frankly, that's where we really need. As newly minted college graduates, my charge to you today comes in 3 points. I'm asking for a favor here first, but I also hope some bits of advice help the journey. First, please be our ambassadors for the promise of community college education. Whether you're the first or just the latest in your family to go to college, to everyone about your experience. Talk to your children, your neighbors, and your neighbors' children. Talk with your friends who think college is out of reach. Tell them good-paying jobs are available right now here at home for people with quality education and training beyond a diploma. And tell them their community college will give them a path forward in the state that they're proud to call home. Second, demonstrate compassion and respect in all that you do. Always create opportunities for yourself, but do so while embracing the many perspectives and situations around you. Whatever comes next, don't view those around you as competitors, but rather as people who have the chance to make one another stronger. If you do this, I promise you'll be more successful, and you'll rest in your successes knowing you reach them by being a good person, an encouraging person, someone others will seek to emulate, so the good is ongoing. And finally, throughout your careers and your lives, stop at nothing in the pursuit of knowledge. Your world got bigger when you came here to Northern, and you prevailed. So keep making it bigger. Don't be afraid to expand your horizons, get that next degree, take that online class, sign up for professional development opportunities. Because if you keep going, keep pushing, you won't just watch the world around you grow and change, you'll build it. As I look at the faces of your loved ones today, I see that they are overflowing with. These are the people who have stood by your side. Maybe they've watched you grow from the time you were little, or maybe they're a new source of support for you. No matter who they are, they're here because they're proud of you. I am too. And I'm just so honored to join them today in celebrating each one of you. I'm inspired by you, and I'm filled with hope, not just for your future, but for all of ours. With the education you received here at West Virginia Northern, a truly special place celebrating a remarkable 50-year milestone this weekend, I have no doubt that your future will be very, very bright. So let's get to it with one parting thought from me. West Virginia Northern Community College class of 2022, go forward, be purposeful, be our ambassadors, shine your light brightly, and good luck. We are all so very proud.
Dr. Tucker, thank you so much for those inspiring words this evening. Pleased to present you with a small token of our appreciation. Please welcome back to the podium Mr. Mitch Spurlock. Mitch will perform the musical number, Go the Distance.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me, when the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and the voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. An unknown road to embrace my fate. Though that road may wander, it will lead me to you, and 1,000 years would be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through, and I won't look back. I can go the distance, and I'll stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an uphill slope, but I won't lose hope till I go the distance and my journey is complete. Like a shooting star, I will go the distance. I will search the world. I will face its harms. I don't care how far. I will go the distance till I find my hero's welcome waiting in your arms. I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong.
Thank you, Mitch. Here to bring well wishes on behalf of our faculty is Mr. Saeed Leglid. Leglid is faculty member and serves as president of our faculty assembly.
Thank you, Dr. Master. Good evening, graduate, family, parents, and friends. On behalf of the Faculty Assembly at West Virginia Northern Community College, I congratulate you on achieving this important milestone in your lives. Benjamin Franklin once said, "An investment in learning pays the best interest." Your graduation tonight is proof that you earned the first installment of that interest. Now begins the hard work of building the educational foundations you achieved academically and professionally. We loved having you at West Virginia Northern Community College. We have gotten to know you by name on a personal level. We have gotten to cherish every time, every moment that we had with you in the last 2 years. Most importantly, we all pulled through to celebrate your future tonight. We do not doubt that your graduation will positively impact the Ohio Valley community. Many graduates will stick around, get local jobs, and contribute to the economy. As faculty members, we are confident that your credentials from Northern will carry you beyond the dreams you set for yourself. Many of you are first-generation graduates. Congratulations. We are proud that you are setting a new path that will create a world of new possibilities for yourselves, for your loved ones, and the community. It is also a new beginning of your learning journey through life. Beyond graduation, our mission at Northern remains to always serve you and serve the community. Please do not hesitate to stop by and say hello to us. Pay us a visit. Text us or even email us about your academic and professional progress. We would love to hear about your successes in the future so that we can share them in the classroom and inspire students to follow in your steps. Hope lingers in our hearts and minds as we see you tackle new endeavors today. Your graduation tonight will keep inspiring the faculty at Northern to deliver what they are passionate about every day, your success in life. Thank you for being part of the West Virginia Northern family. Now, it is my honor to introduce the outstanding graduates from the class of 2022. Every year, one outstanding graduate from each of our 3 campuses is nominated by the faculty. 3 outstanding graduates are then selected by a committee made up of the college alumni association. If the following 3 individuals are present, please stand briefly to be recognized when your name is called. The 2022 outstanding graduates are Brittany Heasley from our New Martinsville campus. Brittany. Jessica Powell from our Wheaton campus. Abby Napple from our Wheeling campus. Congratulations to these outstanding graduates. Now, I have the privilege of introducing our class valedictorian. The valedictorian also received the Nemanic and Botkin Academic Excellence Award. Donald D. Nemanic was a professor of English and the chairperson of the Division of Humanities. Sarah O. Botkin was an English and reading instructor. Both were highly respected members of the faculty. Upon their untimely deaths at a young age, their colleagues created this Academic Excellence Award in their names to be presented annually to the valedictorian of the graduate class. Graduating Vice President of the Winter Heights Volunteer Fire Department. He will receive his Associate in Applied Science degree tonight in Petroleum Technology. Kyle joined Phi Theta Kappa and plans to attend WVU for Chemical Engineer. It is my pleasure to present Mr. Johnston with the Donald D. Nemanik and Sarah O. Botkin Academic Excellence Award. Please welcome Mr. Kyle Johnston. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, they don't have this set up. Thank you, Mr. Leglet. Good evening, President Moser, Chancellor Tucker, Board of Governors, Foundation Board, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests. To my classmates, we have arrived. Thank you for making our time at Northern memorable, for proving yet again we belong here. My name is Kyle Johnston, and I'm honored to stand before you this evening as your class valedictorian. There are so many people that I would like to thank, but I'll take this moment to thank my mom, my dad, my little brother. I would not be the person today without them and their support. Thank you. Fellow graduates, this evening we have reached a defining moment in our lives. While preparing this address, I placed a lot of pressure on myself to share something profound but wholeheartedly relatable. I think I found it in our resilience. We have proven to ourselves that we are the most resilient students in the 50-year history of Northern. Perhaps resilience will be the defining characteristic of our generation. We started our college journey during what would become one of the most unique, difficult times. I do not think any of us would have chosen to go to college in the global pandemic, but that was our path. All of us here tonight met that. Don't let it go unnoticed that we persevered. We made it to the finish, prepared to graduate college this evening. We have all fought battles, both known and unknown to those around us. Despite our struggles, we made it to this moment. To find strength having overcome these obstacles. Although they may have caused pain and hardship at the time, they did not keep you from an important dream. In the future, we will face additional challenges. Don't forget to draw on the inner strength and resilience that brought us to this moment together. I have no doubt we will make it through the next test, whatever tomorrow brings. As we set out on our separate journeys, I'm hopeful that all of us will continue to look. Whether you plan to join the workforce or continue your education, the sky is the limit. You are now a college graduate. This fact should not be taken lightly. I encourage you to keep striving for great achievement. Each of us has a story. West Virginia Northern Community College will always and forever be part of our stories. Take what you learned here and apply it in your professional and personal lives. We've learned many lessons from our book, in the classroom, in person, or online, or during our hands-on training. I'd venture to say we also learned a lot from each other, from the inspired faculty here at Northern. One such person for me was my petroleum tech instructor, Mr. Curtis Hipp. Not only was he a great instructor, he was also an advisor, and he encouraged me to continue my education. Has been nothing but kind and I will remember those lessons. I was fortunate to have such a great starting positive. I'm sure many of you have that special staff member, friend, family member who has had a profound impact to help reach who right now. Make sure to reach back and to thank them. Keep in touch with them and carry with you the lessons they have shared. Also, make sure to pay it forward by helping someone in your life. If we all do this, I think the world would be a pretty great place. So again, I wish you all well in your life's journey. Thank you to everyone who has helped us reach this important milestone in our lives. And go boldly, Thundering Chicken.
Thank you, Kyle. It's time to present the class of 2022. Presenting the 2022 candidates for certificates and degrees will be the college's provost, Dr. Jill Lovelace. Will the class of 2022 please rise and approach the platform?
The certificate in applied science. First graduate, Imogen Dawn Anderson. Kayla Apostoli. Megan M. Barnhart. Cassara Cooley. Julie Renee Davis. Joseph Jude Glorioso. Jody Lynn Gouldsberry. Levi Gump. Miranda Nicole Hutchison. Alyssa Lynn Loy. Logan S. Mackey. Amanda Leanne Majeski. Jessica Lee Powell. Stacy Phillip. Shyla Sias. Mackenzie Genevieve Tolliver. Kelsey Grace Vandruff. Amara Jade Watkins. Whitley Marie Willis. This next group of graduates are receiving the Associate in Applied Science degree. Kyle T. Johnston. Jenny Ray Adams. Crystal E. Ames. Natalie Diane Armstrong. Aislinn M. Ashby Klug. Kaylee Dawn Austin. Gage Edward Bailey. Brooke Mackenzie Baker. Carlene Dawn Beatty. Riley M. Bippus. Alicia A. Blair. Wyatt M. Blake. Brianna Lynn Boggs. Christopher James Bowman. Parker Joseph Boyd. Julianne Catherine Breen. Sierra M. Burge. Megan McKenna Brown. Olivia Claire Brown. Andrew W. Burris. Brianna Paige Caminini. It's the hard. Emily Rose Carter. Kaylee Ann Coble. Caitlin Hope Cross. Loretta Ann Cruz. Dante N. Daddario. John Michael Deemer. Allison Renee D'Antonio. Alexander G. DeLuo. Aaliyah Nicole Dodd. Allison Brittany Easley. Eileen Marie Flowers. Garrett Andrew Fox. Anna Marshall Gaylor. Olivia Morgan George. Ashlyn Brooke Gordon. Brittany Danae Heasley. Laura Heeb. Brittany Morgan Hetzer. Alyssa Jane Hollingshead. Patricia R. Hood. Shaylin Page Horvath. Derek Allen Halaz. Cassandra Lynn Kermit. Alexa A. Kernan Davis. Justice Lee Kirkland. Sierra Dawn Cloggis. Cheyenne Marie Klein. Lydia Nicole Klug. Jonathan Richard Lamar. Willie Joe Lothan. Taylor S. Lowe. Cameron Ray Lucas. Marissa J. Lucci. Kimberly Ann Mackey. Jacob Patrick McCombs. Deborah Sue McKinnon. Tanner W. McNinch. Shawnee Mike. Gabriel May Myers. Abby Jo Napple. Chloe M. O'Connell. Jonathan L. Pearson. Maria Dawn Peck. Abigail Marie Perkins. Samantha Phillips. Callie J. Poling. Zoe E. Postaway. Shayla Diane Rabb. Faith Melinda Rausenberg. Nicholas Paul Roston. John C. Reed. Brandon Rogers. Jalen Arnell Royal. Rachel Lynn Russell. Anthony Michael Saporito. James E. Schnegg. Sierra Marie Stort. Raven Strope. Joseph M. Thomas. Melinda Tober. Mary M. Ung. Kayla Marie Wall. Tracy Ann Warner. Tammy M. Wells. Sharice N. West. Angela L. Williams. Michelle Lynn Woods. Lisbeth Mary Yarn. These graduates are receiving the Associate of Arts. Sarah Catherine Fitzpatrick. Autumn Azure Ford. Jordan Page Hentorn. Jocelyn V. Prado. Courtney Nicole Wallace. These graduates are receiving the Associate in Science degree. Abigail Nicole Dennis. Alexander Z. Camaradas. Seth A. Oliver. David A. Saunders. Antonio A. Taverne.
Will the candidates for the following certificates and degrees please rise? Certificate in Applied Science. Associate in Applied Science degree. Associate in Arts degree. And the Associates in Science degree. Mr. Chairman, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the college, I present the candidates from the class of 2022 who have successfully completed all college requirements for the Certificate in Applied Science, the Associate in Applied Science degree, the Associate in Arts degree, and the Associate in Science degree.
By the authority vested in me by the state of West Virginia and the West Virginia Council for Community Technical College System, I confer upon those successfully completed all college requirements, Certificate of Applied Science, the Associate of Applied Science, the Associate of Arts degree, and the Associates in Science degree, with all rights, privileges, responsibilities appertaining thereunto. Congratulations.
Graduates, as is customary, you may now move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your caps, signifying that your time as a student at Northern has come to an end. Signifying that your time at Northern has come to an end and confirming your new status as graduate. Please be seated. We're almost finished, I promise. The college's foundation has worked diligently for decades to assist students with scholarships and to raise funds for special activities and equipment that improve college life. Here to present special greetings on behalf of the foundation and the college's Alumni Association is our Vice Chair of Northern's Board of Governors, Ms. Shelley Karenbauer.
Thank you. My name is Shelley Karenbauer, and I'm the Vice Chair of the Governor's Board of Governors, or the college's Board of Governors. I bring a message of congratulations to you, the class of 2022, from the West Virginia Northern Community College Foundation Board of Trustees. The foundation is a group of volunteers who give their time, talent, and financial contributions to support the college, its students, and alumni. In fact, you are the reason the foundation exists. Each year, they proudly provide scholarships, emergency assistance to the students, financial support to facilities across all of our campuses, and grants to faculty and staff. We are grateful to the foundation for their support of the mission and good work of the college. As this day unfolds and the days to follow, I encourage you to look yourself in the mirror and extend yourself the most sincere thanks and congratulations, because you did this. You got yourself to this day. This is your accomplishment, and you are worthy of every bit of recognition and celebration. So join me in celebrating you. As a graduate of this wonderful college, we hope you also will celebrate your status as alumni. We hope you will stay in touch so together we can continue to support the mission and the future of West Virginia Northern Community College. Again, congratulations to you all and enjoy the rest of your evening celebrations.
Before we close, I'd like to invite our graduates and their guests to a reception in the Generations Lounge located in the back of the arena, in the back right-hand corner there. We ask that everyone please honor our graduates by remaining at your seats until the graduates have exited the arena. Please stand for the recessional. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the West Virginia Northern Community College, I am pleased to present the graduating class of 2022.